up, peeps?
Hi, guys. We're here. Say hi, babe.
What's up, peeps?
So, from my last update, you guys saw I was starting injectable meds. I didn't want to bore you because it's pretty simple. I get injected in the stomach or the buttocks. And so I had started Lupron. I could give myself those injections in my stomach, but the last video showed my husband giving me my first one. I stayed on that for a couple of weeks, and then I started on estrogen, thicken up that lining, yes. And then I started on progesterone last week. So during the time that I was taking the injectables, I would go to a lab once a week where they would test my hormone levels, and they would make sure everything was going accordingly. And then I did make one trip to the Bay Area to have an ultrasound so they could check the thickness of my lining. And that was about a week ago. So they wanted to see if they needed to adjust my dosages or if I was fine to continue what I was doing. And then the next day I started the progesterone, which now I take the estrogen twice a week on Tuesdays and Fridays. And progesterone, I take 1 milliliter every single day at night. So at this point, fast forward to the fun stuff. Basically, at this point, we are at the Marriott right now, and the transfer is tomorrow. Tomorrow, as in December 18th, 2017. And I am having 2 little embryos implanted right here. So I'm super excited about that. I love our hotel. I work in insurance now, but I worked for a different insurance company before, and all of the time, whenever I went on business trips, I would stay at the Marriott. They take very good care of you. It's very homey. It's not going to be as high class as maybe other places you could stay, but they do take good care of you, and it's very homey, and I love that feeling, and that's what I'm going to need. Since I came the night before the transfer to be relaxed, I wanted to be in a place that was comfortable, and so far, we are loving it. Plus, there's a little desk area over there for me to do my homework. Ugh. Anyway, so at this point, we are ready for tomorrow. Things are pretty exciting. Unfortunately, our intended dad can't be there. He has clients in the afternoon. We were hoping we could get the transfer for in the morning. So he was booked through the whole afternoon, but that's okay. Our intended mom will be there. She's super excited. He's super excited. He just can't be there for the actual transfer. Then what's going to happen after we have the transfer tomorrow is I will be given a blood test 9 days later on the 27th, or excuse me, is it the 27th?
Yep.
Yeah. On the 27th to say whether or not I am pregnant, but I talked it over with my intended parents, and I will actually start taking home pregnancy tests before that. So hopefully I can let them know before Christmas. They actually leave for Japan to go visit his family. I think the day after Christmas, the 26th. Yeah, it was the 26th, because it was the day before the blood test. Huh? Is that what she said? Anyway, so we will be texting back and forth, and I'm anxious to let them know. I'm anxious about tomorrow. It's a weird feeling. I think for me, being that we went through infertility as well, there were so many months. It's hard to explain, and I don't know if people who have been through this, if you put yourself in my shoes as far as becoming a surrogate, I don't know if you will or will not understand this, but basically I feel like because of the fact that I don't know what it's like to get pregnant on the first try, I just feel like there's a likelihood that it couldn't happen. And my husband's like, well, that's not reasonable thinking because, your body was never the issue. But mentally, I don't know. There were so many months where I was hoping and praying, and then it just didn't happen yet. But I don't know. It's just hard for me to believe that I could go in there tomorrow, they implant these embryos, and boom, I'm pregnant. I don't know. You guys tell me if I'm crazy or not. That's just how I feel. I'm just being honest. But other than that, I'm super excited, and I really hope, I pray that it goes well, where it happens the first time. It's just in my mind, I'm like, man, can that really happen? Can you really get pregnant on the first try? I know other people, it happens to them all the time. They're just like, boom, had sex and pregnant, just like that every single time. 5, 6 kids later, you know. But that just not in the cards for us. So it takes a lot more work for us to be able to have a baby, and it's hard to believe that it happened on the first time. So anyway, that's our update for now. Since our last update when you guys saw the Lupron injections, I will be posting more updates later. Please keep us in prayer because it's a big deal. It's a really big deal. Huh, babe? Like a really big deal. Huh, babe? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, so at this point, I'm just going to kick my feet up and relax. And that's all I'm going to be doing for the next couple of days. Is just kicking back, keeping my feet up, you know, helping these little babies stay warm. And hopefully they will be cozy enough that they will implant. And hopefully by next week, I will be able to post a video of me taking a pregnancy test to see whether or not these little eggies have stuck. Lots of baby dust my way, please. All right, well, you guys stay prayed up, and I will go ahead and do an update tomorrow as well. Bye.